Aloha, friends and family. Aloha, aloha, aloha. Aloha means and carries all the blessings of absolute true love, divine light, the presence of divine breath, recognizing God in everyone, in all life, truth, humbleness, being aware in each moment. When we embody all these qualities of aloha, we will shine all the time, remain immersed in inner peace, and playfully enjoy life for the play of consciousness it truly is. And if we have children, we can give them everything they need to do the same and live incredibly happy, healthy, and productive lives. And whether we have children or not, we will be living in aloha, in complete union and harmony with our innocent, intuitive, creative, playful inner child. Yesterday, a Facebook friend posted a beautiful picture of his young daughter, seeing her shadow for the first time. What a precious gift for him to capture this moment, and for others like me to share it and enjoy it. He shared how they proceeded to play together with their shadows and had lots of laughs. His daughter found it particularly funny when his shadow munched on her shadow's head. It reminded me of all the times my daughter and I played shadow games and puppets together. And that's what we can do with the aspects of ourselves still hiding in the shadows, waiting to playfully burst forth into the light. We can quite playfully choose to discover them, embrace them, love them, and stop paying the price for not doing so. The very expensive price. The very expensive price of unsuccessful relationships, the very expensive price of unsuccessful ventures, the very expensive price of anxiety, anger, greed, depression, procrastination, and the like. We can playfully choose to stop paying the price for unacknowledged feelings and deep hurts that got locked within inner dark closets. The extravagant price of not loving ourselves and spinning on treadmills of less than productive thoughts and self-sabotage. We can playfully choose to stop paying the price for the uninformed decisions and conclusions we came to relative to events we couldn't fully comprehend given our consciousness at the time. And on and on and on. I'm sure you've heard the term being afraid of your own shadow. Well, it's not their shadow, their outer shadow most people are afraid of. It's what's hiding within the inner shadows. Did you know that looking at, releasing, and resolving those parts of us still trying to come out of the shadows into the light, like a seed trying to burst forth through the soil to grow in the sunlight's love, is the easy part? Do you know what the hard part is? I'll tell you in a moment. If we haven't had the pleasure of meeting before, my name is Timothy, the Magical Kids Books creator. I've now been blessed to write more children's stories than anyone alive, 86 to date, with many more coming. I'm also a master of multiple ancient arts and sacred sciences. All my entertaining and educational family stories and courses are created with God's grace, my wisdom, creativity, and radiant love. They switch on the love, bliss, and brilliance genes in all generations. For over 40 years, I've been helping tens of thousands like you leap over some of life's most difficult challenges, including facing their inner shadows with grace and ease to experience the wonders of vital health, the freedom of financial wealth, the bliss of a quiet, focused mind, the joys of loving relationships, the infinite powers of their soul, and seeing their dreams come true. Remember how I just asked you if you knew that looking at, releasing, and resolving those parts of us still trying to come out of the shadows into the light is the easy part? I also asked you if you knew the hard part. From what I've experienced over those past 40 years, the hard part for most people is to admit that they have self-sabotaging tendencies lurking in the shadows, and then being willing to shine the light of their adult consciousness into those shadows. It's hard to admit they've constructed and have been living much of their lives based on lies they kept telling themselves to make things better than they were as a child or even after. It's not what they see in the shadows that's scary. There are ways to make that process of shining the light into the shadows as simple as watching a movie, knowing it's just a movie and we're not in it. Like that innocent child seeing her shadow for the first time and then shadow playing with her dad. We can play with our shadow aspects with the same innocence, surprise, and joy, and the joy of discovering something about us we didn't already know, like the who, what's, and whys of not leading the lives we know deep inside we were meant to experience. We can either play with our shadows or continue to pay the price for not doing so. Our adult self pays the price. Our inner child pays the price, and so do any children we may have. I mentioned a moment ago, I've been blessed to write more children's stories than anyone alive. Writing those stories helped me playfully see things hiding in my shadows and lovingly and playfully release and resolve them. Did you know reading Bliss Fairy Bear's Fairy Tales of the Heart will also help you playfully discover and lovingly resolve anything still hiding in your shadows? And your inner child will be thrilled you did. And if you have children, reading these tales to them will go a long way to ensuring they never have inner shadows to explore. You'll find several free Fairy Tales of the Heart, along with the delightful BB Jubilee song at timothystuts.com to get you started. I'll put the link in the description box. Would you like to know another way to see easily and readily what may be hiding inside the shadows within you? Just be willing to look at things or people in your life that rub you the wrong way. Look at the complaints they voice, the aches they feel, the difficulties they are sharing with you. Many times, all these are blessing you with a mirror of what you need to look at inside yourself. I can't count the number of times I saw what needed healing in me mirrored in those coming to me for healing or to learn Reiki, meditation, Tai Chi, and Qigong. My willingness to look at our relationship from that perspective, along with all other relationships, has helped me playfully see and explore things hiding in my shadows and lovingly and playfully release and resolve them. Helping other people explore, release, and resolve their shadow aspects also helped me playfully investigate things hiding in my shadows and then lovingly and playfully release and resolve them. At timothystutz.com, you'll also find some free guided meditations, exercises, and course introductions to help you live your aloha. Playfully shine your aloha into any remaining inner shadows, no matter where you are in your spiritual adventure. Late yesterday afternoon, the sun came out here in southern Spain for the first time in days. I instantly immersed myself in its radiance and warmth, feeling so deliciously nourished. I drank in its nourishing, life-giving rays through my eyes as I was standing bare feet on the cold soil. Remember how you feel after not seeing or being in sunlight after days or weeks, depending on where you live? It feels even better, a billion times better, to live and play in the love and light of your aloha all the time, free of all shadows, free to play within the play of consciousness, free to joyfully sing and blissfully dance through the adventure of life, free to be, express, and relish in the love you are. Many times, people, animals, experiences, blessings of all kinds come into our life to mirror the love we are, the light we are, the kindness we are, all our great aloha qualities that can also be hiding in our shadows, hiding or us just not acknowledging that we express those qualities. Many times we push those away because we don't want to see and embrace the fullness of who we are. Think Christ beings. Many times we feel it's more comfortable being uncomfortable than doing what's necessary to pop through the topsoil, like that seed reaching for the sun. Know that I'm always available through the chat window at timothystutz.com to talk about the courses or services I offer that may best serve you and your children live in the light and love of your aloha, enjoying shadow playing instead of suffering shadow pay, now or later. With all my love, I invite you to please like, comment on, and share this video with your friends and family. Let's give everyone an opportunity to live in, to experience their full potential, their full soul power, the full radiance of their heart, their full aloha, to shadow play instead of shadow pay, with all my blessings for peace, love, vibrant health, and bliss, wrapped in an infinite rainbow of miraculous, magical miracles for you, your children, and your family. Aloha and mahalo for tuning in, for being here now. May all your dreams come true, living in, as, with, and for aloha, being a blessing for yourself and everyone you meet, especially your children and family members. Blessings, blessings, blessings.